150 to 1 winner, and I did not find it by studying form. I never looked at the jockey, I never looked at the trainer, I never looked at the barrier. Matter of fact, guys, I didn't even know the name of the horse. I was looking for an opportunity. That's all I was looking for, and I was also looking for value. Because by now, no value, no bets. We're going to talk about a couple of things, all right? And there is a twist to the purpose of this whole talk. And it's certainly nothing to do with the 150 to 1 winner. You see, guys, I don't look for winners. I look for opportunities in the market. I look for their mistakes. The biggest myth in racing, I can tell you right here and now, is form. It's a myth. Now, I've spoken before that I have a mathematical proprietary track-based model system. And all it does is look for horses that perform well on tracks. That's it. I'm not interested in anything else. It doesn't come even into my equation. I've spoken before about I try to block out the noise. Because if I was doing traditional form, there is no way we could find the opportunity that was 150 to 1 investment. See, I'm not talking about winners. I'm talking about an investment. We will go to a race. We will go to Bunbury in Western Australia. We will go. It's the 30th of the 7th. It's race 3. We will look at the race. We will isolate what the betting opportunities were or were not. Let's go to the race and let's go and see what won the race. Now, my sheet was sent out this morning at 10 a.m. Everybody got the sheet. All the members got the sheet. On the bottom of the sheet, you will see that I've sent a message. Now, let's go into the sheet. Let's go into the meeting, and I will talk about 2 very important key factors here. Just a disclaimer, I'm not interested in what won the race. That's not the purpose of this talk. It's to show everybody that form is not where you find your opportunities. It's not, guys. All right, let's go into the race. You will see here. There's the winner there at 126 to 1, 214. Look at that, at 150 to 1 across the board. This thing was across the board. It was 120 to 151. TAB had it at 150 to 1. Right, I will show you what the mathematics isolated, and then we'll quickly discuss the race. Every member got this morning at 10 a.m. They got sent to them. Now, when people ask me, just quickly, where can you find me? You can find me at Winning Edge Investments, guys. That's where you can find me, and that's where you can start looking and understanding what these opportunities are, with these sheets. That's all they are. They are value betting opportunities. That's it. We are not gambling here. I've said this on multiple videos. Now, you'll see here that I've got the 4, the 6, the 10, and the 12. That was what I called my bolter. Again, that was an opportunity which the mathematical track models found. That's what I have built in here. I haven't built a system to tip. This is not tipping. We don't do form, and I'm going to show you why we don't do form. Form for me is a no-no, and I'll prove it, and I'll continue to prove it. Now, look at the bottom of that sheet. God, I'm tempted here, but I just can't trust Perth at the moment. For those who ignore my no-no, go race by race. Guys, that meeting, I gave the option of either you want to invest or you can just let the entire meeting go. But let's have a look why this particular race, unfortunately, this is what I said at the start. There's a disclaimer. I'm not here to brag about the winner. I don't chase winners. I chase opportunities. You'll see here, number 1 was $4.60. Number 2 was $3.70. Number 4 was $6. Number 14 was $3.70. Let's talk about rules. Automatically and unfortunately, that was a race that never qualified, which means, unfortunately, we never invested in that race. Game over. You will look at that and go, my goodness, how could you pass or not? How could not be a qualifying race? Again, because this is where rules come in. I've said this countless occasions that sometimes there are races where I call they go through the wicketkeeper. Now, an investor doesn't look at that race and go, oh my goodness, look what I could have won. That's not what an investor does. What happens in that instance is you've just got to let it go because, yes, the mathematics found the 150 to 1. No, it was a bad value betting race because there are 1,000 races like that that we let go and we just don't invest in them and they lose. Again, that happened to go through the wicketkeeper. It's bound to happen. When we're looking for opportunities in the market, I do look for mistakes in the market. I found a mistake in the market. The mathematics found a runner that qualified under the mathematics. I get it. It's heartbreaking. How do you think I felt when I see that? That's probably why it was 150 to 1, because we never invested in the race. Had we did, I don't think that thing would have been 150 to 1. The purpose of the talk. Let's go into its form. Let's bring up what people want to perceive as form. Okay, 7 from 12. It's a trial at Larkhill, another trial at Larkhill. Have a look where it's been trialing, and have a look where it's been finishing. Now, anyone can tell me that they could have done form on that is delusional. The difference is here, guys. That's the secret. That's the secret herbs and spices, because I looked at its track, at the mathematics. The models had this thing. It ignored that, which is the 7th of 12, but it never ignored that. That is mathematics working at its finest. That's why I keep saying I'm not here to do form. When you're working with models like that, that's your edge. That's the difference. Now, let's delve into something quickly, and I'll get off this now. Stop studying form, guys. Stop doing what everybody else is out there doing. You're not going to outform anyone. I've spoken about this on previous videos. You're not going to outform them. You're not, because if you're going to start looking at form, you're only going to come up with the favorites. I told you there was a disclaimer. I told you that this talk is not about we found 150 to 1. We never found anything. We found a weakness in the market. Unfortunately, we couldn't invest. We move on to the next race. That's the difference. And I keep saying that's the philosophy. No value, no bet. That race happened to be the one that went through the wicketkeeper. You need to get over it.